Isn't orange juice great? I think it's great. Hey there, beings, and welcome back to another vlog. It's raining outside. Rain, the weather of thinkers. And since it's rainy, since we're thinking, I wanted to talk to you about social filtering. Now, if you've never heard about social filtering before, don't worry, because I kind of made it up. But let me explain to you what it is. Right now, you are watching something that has been socially filtered. This video has been filtered by me, and it's been uploaded to the social networks, YouTube being one of them. Socially filtered in a way that I am controlling the way I appear, my presence on the internet. Practically everything that we post to the internet for other people to see has been filtered. It's been manipulated by us to give a better representation of our personality. Most often, it's glorifying the single traits of ourselves that we prefer the most. There can be quite a contrast between the internet version of us and the real life version of us.
Does that mean there's an internet version of Nabai? Am I filtered too?
Now, I've really only come to properly notice this filtering with my own content. Of course, I've got 3 different YouTube channels, and I filter them all differently. For this channel, it seems that I'm just talking to a camera and editing it, and cutting out all of my anger moments when I screw up my lines. On upload and download, I cut out a lot of my little wandering offs, where I start talking in language sort of talk that doesn't really fit together. And then for Intelligic, it's more of a fun sort of, I don't know, it's yuck. But when I go between my different channels, I see 3 different versions of myself, and that's a bit weird. All of this stuff is the kind of stuff that I would normally filter out of these videos. They are things that I don't want you to see because they do not positively reflect who I am trying to represent myself as. And when it comes to the internet, that's all people want to do. They want to represent themselves the way that they picture themselves. If I say something bad right now or lines my stuff up, I've used that joke before, I can at least edit it out, re-say the line, and I don't have to worry about it. But it's not just the editing that makes for the filtering, because right now I'm talking to a camera the way I wouldn't really talk to another person, let's be honest about this. Now, I'm sure that most people probably feel that they are more accurately represented as a person on Facebook, for example. And this is because we're able to say something in the same sort of way that our thought process works. When we think something, have you noticed that there's never any stutterings or ums in what you're saying? You might be imagining what you're going to say in your head, and it's just perfect. We get the time to post an extravagant and quality, possibly more clever line than we'd ever be able to say in the real life crowd of social life. Now, I'm not trying to say that social filtering is a terrible, terrible thing and that we should just stop, because obviously it can have some positives. Because we've created this sort of image of who we are, and most of us probably try and follow that to make sure that we are this persona. Because this persona rocks, this persona is neat, this persona knows what he's talking about, but in real life is stumbling over words. And for the most part, that can be sort of positive, depending on the kind of person that they've socially represented themselves as. But at the end of the day, with all of this time to socially filter what people post on their pages, we still get all these crappy posts about complaining about being single. Stop spamming my page with stupid posts about being alone for life. Seriously. Have you ever thought that perhaps your relationship status has something to do with the fact that you're pretty bloody negative about life? If your life is reliant on the relationship, you should probably look into your life a bit more, because there's something wrong there. One of those things could be orange juice. The funny thing is that all of those posts complaining about being single and about relationships, they are still being socially filtered. That's the sad thing. They're just being poorly socially filtered, because the people that write them think that that's positively affecting their chances at stuff. When it's not. It's really not. It's just freaking annoying. Anyhow, thanks so much for watching this vlog. It's been a bit dark. It's been a bit glim and glum. Oh man, I can't talk tonight. I shouldn't have drunk orange juice because my mouth got all... Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. See you later. Yeah. See, this stuff I'd normally edit out, but just for the, you know, purpose of this title, I'm just going to sit here awkwardly for a bit to show you how much I'd probably cut out. Never mind. Have you ever thought that perhaps your relationship